The naturalist specialist can say, here's a couple things here, here's a couple, without describing them, just say what's in there. In whatever teasing, exciting, tantalizing way you feel like. The one-on-one here, look at this. This is really rich, but it would make sense for us to let people cycle through. That should get an hour and a half at least of time looking at the organism. The kind of thing that we all dream about in science, getting to actually do it, and to make something of it and then to share it. And that's why it's so fun for us to be here today. Habitat for little tiny googly invertebrates that we've never seen before. We need that stuff. And we need some protection for it. So the Marine Life Sanctuary Society is a group of dedicated individuals that includes scientists, divers, and they've been working for a long time, back to the 90s, to create actual marine protected areas. We have national parks, we have provincial parks, and you know, if I went up there and started fishing, who's going to stop? And really, should somebody have to stop me? Or is it something that we all need to develop as part of our role as a citizen of this country, as a citizen of an ecological century?
In containers, they're separated so we don't have predators with prey or anything like that. Our two wonderful volunteers will be trucking water continually, so they continually have a source of fresh, cold, well-oxygenated water. If anybody starts looking bad, they go back in the water. You notice the divers don't just dump them on the tide line, they will take them back out to where they were collected and place them back on the bottom. So we really try and do this in a minimally invasive way. This is actually a marine reserve we're in here. It's not, there are no fully protected areas in Canada, unfortunately, but this area is considered a marine reserve area, so any harvest here is actually illegal. However, harvest means you retain, and we're not retaining. We're actually putting the animals back in the water.
I would say this guy here, probably observe, don't touch. Okay. It's the one you're going to miss the least tomorrow.
People are all familiar with phylum, the word phylum, with invertebrates, and we know that these are invertebrates because they don't have what? They do not have a backbone. Can anybody think what phylum? Does anybody know what phylum that would be? Crab. So a type of crustacean.
Mollusk.
You've got insects. So arthropods, a huge phylum. Every niche on Earth will have arthropods, and it's very, very successful and diverse group. So you've got your crabs. There's lots of small decorator crabs here. We probably have some shore crabs over there. There are sea spiders. These are not them. They tend to be quite deep, but yes, there are a group of sea spiders.
So we've got lots of echinoderms out here. We've got a huge, actually, variety of things that could fall into that group. Echinoderms, spiny, what? Spiny skinned animals. So today our divers didn't find any urchins. They are the spiniest of all, of course. But we do have a variety of sea stars. Some will feel more spiny to you than others. Like the largest sea stars in the world chosen not to release all the animals with each other because some of them are small and delicate, and the situation may be just a little bit too much for them. We tried very much to separate them purposefully so that they were separated a little bit by size, by who won't eat who. Other than that, their entire body is nothing but soft. So, and beautiful. So I really think the divers throughout the world, one of the things that they look for underwater is nudibranchs.
I've made sure I've talked to the park ranger, and he now knows that we're treating all of the animals ethically and that we're giving them fresh water, that nothing that we're taking up is not going to be returned back to the ocean again, and that everything that we're taking up is being well treated. We're pretty happy to be here today.